Alright, welcome in. We've got an afternoon stream today. uh, for those that have been sort of following along, I've had or five recoveries in the yellow, and just definitely felt that I needed that little bit extra rest. So I had a bit of a sleep in this morning. So hence the afternoon stream. So I'll show you my recovery score in a sec. Just want to set up my laptop. Well, the volume's working, which is good. Had an issue last stream on the initial setup. Have a look. See what's happening. Alright. That. Yeah, so I've been getting the last 4 days not quite as much sleep as I require. So I've been in the yellows recovery, so about the 60% recovery, which is not ideal. So I just had that sleep in, bit of extra rest. So today we are still on the bike. My back is feeling better because I have, and then we're going to do legs. So like I just mentioned, my back is feeling better. Still going to play it super cautious after being injured for such a long period of time. Any type of little niggle or jolt to that area makes me quite nervous. So definitely don't want to re-injure it or aggravate it or anything like that. So that's why I'm just being super cautious. We're going to do for the legs. We are going to do some weighted step ups. On the box. So we're going to get the box out, do step ups. We're going to do hamstrings again. We're going to use the GHD for that and do the Nordic curls. Some Cossack squats and a few other bits and pieces, and might do some forearm stuff as well. But we're going to spend 30 minutes on the bike. So I don't know. I can't remember. I think I mentioned it, but again, obviously the title. We've got our weigh-in tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see how we go with that. I just want to show you quickly recovery score for last night, and then I'll show you what's been happening throughout the week. So last night we got 97%, which is very, very good. And this is sort of what's been the rest of the week. It's a lot of yellow. It's at 2, 4, 5, 5 days. of being in the yellow. So definitely needed that extra rest. I'll have another sleep in tomorrow as well. So hopefully should get another green recovery day. Just going to set this up. So like I said, just going to do 30 minutes on the bike. We'll just go with that one. Go with that. Just getting that set up. All right. I'll just set up this stern so you can see what's happening. So I haven't been asked directly, but the reason I'm doing the accessory work, there's two reasons behind it. Obviously, oh, why is that tilting? Just to help build up general strength. What does that say, wonky? General strength for my Olympic lifting and other strength work. Part rehab as well, so still building strength through my like lower back, glutes, hamstrings. They're the areas that have suffered the most due to my injuries. But also to increase a little bit of lean muscle as well, because my main goal at the moment is decreasing body fat, and the more lean muscle I can have, the more calories I'll burn doing the things I'll do anyway. So just a little bit more efficient way of burning calories to help achieve my goal of getting down to under 10%. So that's why I am doing those accessory work as well. A lot of compound movements, basically. I don't do too many sort of isolation movements. All right. Yeah, I was wondering why the monitor wasn't picking up what I was doing, but there's a little bit of a delay. So I decided that I will stream tomorrow. I think we're going to skip the Olympic lifting and do just like a normal training session. I am also training in the afternoon with a family member, which I won't be streaming. So I think I'll just do somewhat of a normal stream, and I'll stream that in the morning, I reckon. So that's the plan for tomorrow. But as I mentioned before, back is feeling a lot better than it has the last couple of days. So for those that were unaware, I just tweaked my back a little bit. Deadlifting, I don't think I didn't brace properly or something. It was sort of mid lift, and my whole midline just sort of switched off for some reason. Well, not some reason. So those was the fourth day of a lot of volume, so I was clearly fatigued. I had pushed out the deadlifts by one day, but definitely needed to push it out on at least 2 days. Thought I was okay. Clearly wasn't. I didn't re-injure it, that's for sure. But just slightly aggravated it a little bit, which is weird because it's been squatting that previously that is the movement that aggravates it the most, and all the hinging that I've been doing up until, what was it, Monday or Tuesday, had been fine. So just a minor setback. So just been working around that, just trying to take it easy on the hinging and the squatting. So I will do Cossack squats today, so that'll be a good test for it as well. Let me know how it's feeling. So that's why the main reason for the morning sessions is conditioning and accessory work to help build that strength. So sort of 3 parts, the accessory work, or 3 reasons for doing it. My objectives, I guess you could look at it. So tomorrow with the weigh-in, it'll be interesting to see the rate of change. So far, this is what, fourth weigh-in, I think. So I've given myself until my birthday, which is end of Jan, so 22nd January, to try and get. At first I was saying 12%, but at my rate of change, I'm sort of aiming for that 10% by January. So it'll be interesting to see the rate of change, as I mentioned. So far, my last change was 1.1%, and I think what was a kilo? I can't remember how many kilos it was. I think my weight has stabilized, so I don't think I've lost too much more weight. My nutrition the last 2 weeks hasn't been as good as it has
previously, but I'll be able to pick that back up without too much issue. I haven't been fall off the bandwagon or anything like that. It definitely hasn't been on point as it has been. So I'll just clean that up a little bit more. Just things like missing meals, having probably a little bit too much sugar, which generally happens when I miss a meal or miss meals. Definitely not enough water, that's for sure. Which I may sort of, you get that signal where you think you're hungry but you're probably just thirsty. So I need to make sure I increase my water intake. And I've been, especially the last 2 days, sort of cramping, or that sort of pre-cramp where you feel it coming but you're sort of able to save it. So for me it's hamstrings and feet is where I start cramping up when I don't drink enough water. And I did in my quad yesterday as well. Actually, I was filming a YouTube short. I was doing a L-sit legless rope climb, and I cramped up in my right quad, which sort of stopped the video up a little bit, but that's alright. Managed to get down safely. So cramping sort of become a little bit of an issue. So got to increase salts and fluid. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm expecting. I think if I can drop another, say, 0.7%, I'll be pretty happy with that. But just with those few issues, so the last, 3 days, it'll be 4 days, haven't been able to train to the way exactly as I had programmed. Nutrition's been a little bit off. So I think those two things will definitely affect it, but hopefully I've still put in enough work to get that decrease in body fat. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. So I do it first thing. So I wake up, go to the bathroom, do the scan, and we'll see where we're at. So same time every week, every 2 weeks. So try and keep it the same measuring stick. So even if the percentages aren't 100% accurate, the thing that I measure with is the same every time. So as long as I'm decreasing, I know that I'm decreasing, even though the numbers that it's showing might not be 100%. And the only way to even get close to that 100% accuracy is through a DEXA scan, which I have had before. So I think the thing that I'm using is about 97% accurate from memory when I purchased it. which is still, yeah, again, as long as I'm seeing those the numbers decrease, I'm happy. So not that I've tried, well, actually, I've tried. It's slightly different though. With all the leg work that I've been doing, probably need to do a little bit more flexibility work, but hopefully soon I'll be able to get back into some pistols or one-legged squat. I really enjoy the pistols or the one-legged squat. And there's a movement that I want to try. It's called a dragon squat, I think it's called, a one-legged dragon squat. I just don't quite have the flexibility or mobility, or probably balance and strength to be able to quite execute that yet. But if you're wondering what that is, definitely have a look at it. Looks pretty crazy. If you thought pistols were hard, or one-legged squat, this is that. Definitely the next step up, or next couple steps up. So pretty much 15 minutes down, we've got 20 to go. Just maintaining a fairly consistent pace, sort of between 210 to 212 per 1,000. So less than 20 minutes to go. And we'll hit those legs. So projected distance or finished distance, just over 16k. We've done 7.5, so 7,500. So this is what? What's the date today? 9th or 10th? I think it's the 9th. So this is 40 days in a row. Haven't had a rest day in 40 days. If it's a 9th, which I think it is. That's why I sort of streaming this morning, or part reason why I didn't stream this morning. Just need that bit of extra rest. It's definitely paid off with a 97% recovery. And again, I'll have another sleep in tomorrow morning. Uh, 15 minutes ago, we're just about to hit 9k. So obviously notice the difference energy wise. So when I train in the morning, I train at 4 a.m. or I start at 4 a.m. and that's about 13 hours into a 16-hour fast. Obviously I've had my meals for today, so I've got a fair amount more energy. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'll stream in the morning, do another 2.5 hour session in the afternoon with a family member. So, should be good fun. So next, well, Monday, go back to normal. So alternate through the ergs. I will do the bike on Monday, and then start off from there, just to give it that extra day before I go back into the hinging. So with the rower and the ski erg, obviously a lot of hinging. I might even break it up. I'll do the 2 minutes on the ski erg, 2 minutes on the bike, and then the following day 2 minutes on the rower, 2 minutes on the bike. Alternate, and then go all 3 ergs on the Wednesday. I think that's how I plan it out. So we've got 12 minutes left. We're at 10,400 meters. Projected finish time or distance, still just over that, 16 Ks. So with the step ups, said we'll do weighted. We're going to go barbell. We'll go 30 kilo, about 8 reps, 4 sets of 8. I won't superset it. We'll just do the straight sets, and then I'll superset the Nordic hamstring curls and the Cossack squats. I'll also do 4 sets of that. Alright, I've got 10 minutes. So I've got, 5 weeks. 5 weeks left of work, then get 4 weeks off, I think. So very much looking forward to that. Which reminds me. So next weekend, I'll be away, leave Saturday afternoon. Just visiting family. Come back Sunday night. I'll try and stream. I am going to work out with my brother Sunday morning. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream that. If I can, I will. If I can't, it's fine. Excuse me. So 12 Ks down. So just over 8 minutes to go. And then we'll get into legs. 7 minutes to go. Try and maintain that pace. So under 205 now. We'll have a look at my heart rate after this as well. See what zones we hit. Zone 2 and 3. I'm thinking more zone 3. So 70 to 80% max heart rate. All right, 5 minutes left. So we just hit 14k, so another 2 to go. Almost there. Yeah, definitely able to push a lot more, have a lot more energy. So again, it's not surprising, it's just an observation. Last 3 minutes. So still under that, or between 2 minutes and 205 pace. Just over 16k projected. last 2 minutes. All right, last 60 seconds. All right. Yeah, buddy. Right here. Just catch my breath a bit, grab a quick drink, check the heart rate. Oh, yeah. Just wait for this to process. Yeah, so I reckon it's probably mostly zone 3 from that one. Oh. Good. So 16,195 is the final distance for that. Yeah, today's the 9th. So 40 days in a row. All right, check the heart rate zones. Yep, so mostly zone 3. So, what's that? 43% in zone 3, which is the 70-80% of your max heart rate. 23% in zone 2, which is 60-70% max heart rate. Average heart rate for the 35 minutes, 141 that is. And max heart rate was 168. So my perceived max heart rate is 180. So 168. Not too bad. I have had workouts this year where I've been higher than 180. So 186 or 187. I'll show you my max strain for one workout. If I can click on it. Come on. All time, maybe. Oh. Yeah, whoops. No, don't want that. How do I... Now this... strain, maybe. I'll try and... Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, let's do it this way. Do it this way, Alright, so this is for one workout. So strain of 20.6, max heart rate was 192. That was when I got my PB marathon row. So I think my average heart rate was like 180 or something crazy like that. So 3 hours 16 minutes or 3 hours 18 minutes. Average heart rate. It's definitely sort of higher than 170, but max heart rate was 192. So that was good fun. Oh, what's going on with this thing? Alright, so we'll start setting up for the step ups. So just gonna move a few things around. I'll set the bar up. We're just gonna go 20-inch, mainly because I don't want to over stretch the back. Haven't had this out for a bit. It's been my stand for the clock. About there. About there. Alright, grab my bar. So we're going to go 30 kilo. 30 kilo for the weighted step ups. So 2 5s each side. Now, just want to check. I'll try and pull this back as much as I can so I don't bash my head. Probably going to lose my head in the screen, no doubt. Yeah, not too bad. Alright. Chuck the 5s on. Again, it's not going to be the greatest angle, but you'll see most of it. I think I'll just lose my head. It's alright, it's my worst part. Be fine. Might have to bring that out a little bit so I don't bash into the rig. So I used to do these quite a lot, more for the time under tension. So I do them at like 70 kilo, 80 kilo. Something that, well, one of my many weaknesses was just time under tension. So just I don't know, it's just, I suck at it. So I've put I have in the past put a lot of work into it. And the easiest way to get better is always work on your weaknesses. That way, overall you're just that much better. All right. So we are going to go. Probably we're going to aim for. I think we'll do first set at 6 just to see how the back is. Just want to see if. Heaps of room. Heaps of room. We'll go 8. I'll lie. We're going to do 10. So try and make sure the knee stays tracking over the knee. The knee stays tracking over the toe. So this is my weak side. This is the side that I had the injury on. Well, technically both, but not too bad. Two more. A little bit more control on the way down. Last one. All right. So one set down. That one. So we're going to do 4 sets. With that, just going to do straight sets. I'm not going to superset that with anything. A little bit of discomfort on through the lower back with that side, the left side, on one of the reps. So I'm not sure if I sort of leant a little bit too far over or something, but obviously want to minimize that. Oh, my little one's not too happy. Must be bath time. Don't know if you can hear that or not. Alright, so a quick drink and we'll go again. Alright, so we'll stick with the 10s. I felt that was pretty good. Alright. So again, making sure that knee's tracking over the toe so we're not collapsing into the side. Alright. So we want 10. One more. Right. Change sides. Definitely weak on this side. Three more. Last one. There's no discomfort or pain on that one. Must have leant to the side or something on that first set. So the next two exercises, we've got Nordic hamstring curl on the GHD with the bands, and then Cossack squats, superset. We'll do 4 sets. 4 sets of those. I'm going to try and do 10 reps with the Nordic hamstring curls. And what are we going to do for the Cossack squats? Maybe 16. So 8 each side. We'll see how they feel. We're halfway through these. We've got done 2 to go. So that breathing heavy, or what I class as heavy, it's not really, is due to that time and attention. So simply just holding the bar, that 30 kilos on the back, pressing down onto the lungs, getting fatigued through that mid-thoracic, so up through sort of the shoulder blades there, putting more pressure on the breathing. Again, one of my many weaknesses is that mid-thoracic. That's why I do a lot of band work with the pull aparts, straight arm pull downs, face pulls. So I work harder on my weaknesses than I do on my strengths. That's for sure. And I have a lot of weaknesses, so it's a lot of hard work. All right, set number 3. Still 10 reps. Two more. All right, then. Change sides. Seven. last one. All right. So just got one more set of that, and I'm going to change it up. Yeah, so Saturdays I normally do a big session in the mornings, but again, just need that little bit of extra rest, so just do probably even a little bit shorter than usual stream today. I'll do, again, I normally do Olympic lifting Sundays, which is tomorrow. I won't be doing that. That's more, I'd much rather do that, but just due to the back being abundantly cautious, we'll just do normal session. I'll do the bike. I might do the air bike, the eco bike, sorry, because it'll be an afternoon stream again. Well, no, actually, I'll do the morning stream. So hopefully my son is awake a little bit earlier. So again, for those who haven't seen my stream, in the garage here, my son's room is directly opposite that wall there. Over the holidays, I'm going to soundproof that a little bit. So I won't have to be as quiet in the mornings. That's why sometimes my stream volume sounds a lot low, because I'm almost whispering so I don't wake my son up, being that I train at 4 a.m. in the morning. Alright, so have a quick drink. I'm going to get the last set of these step ups and then we'll move on. Which I need to actually look at ordering those so they can get here before the holidays. Alright, last set. Alright, 10. Other side. Three more. Last two. All right. Happy days. So you can see in that position there, the knee's significantly higher than the hip. So a lot of engagement through the glute, the hamstring, and then once you sort of hip gets above that knee, that's when the quads start kicking in. Alright, chuck this back. All right. Keep that out of the way. All right, so we're going to do the Nordic hamstring curls. So a similar exercise you could do it at the gym. It's just like a hamstring curl on the machine. So whether it's lying down or seated. So basically we just that particular movement there, so working the hamstrings. I'm going to superset that with Cossack squats. I'll see how they go, but probably going to do 16 reps on the Cossack squats. I'll do 8 reps for the Nordic hamstring curls. So we'll see how we go. We're gonna aim for 4 sets. So the bands assist with making it a little bit easier because I can't do it unassisted, not yet. I have been able to in the past, quite a long time ago, but definitely done it in the past unassisted. Took me about 8 months, I think, to be able to do it. That's doing them twice a week. All right, so we're gonna again aim for 8 reps. Eight. All right, it's gonna take me a second to get these bands all right. All right. Good to go. So using the hamstrings to bring myself back up. Cramp in the foot. Ow. Oh, not enough water today. Or salts. Alright, saved it. We're good. I'm okay. Cramp sucks. So for me, hamstrings and feet, like right in the arch of your foot, is where I tend to cramp a lot when I don't get enough salt or drink enough water. Hence why I'm trying to drink a lot during my rest period, even though this is supposed to be a superset. Not to the, I guess, not to the true sense of the meaning. Alright, see how these go. Oh, a bit tight on that side. Oh. Bit iffy on that left side. But nothing crazy. So definitely need a few more days. Alright, so that's one set. I'm going to aim for 4 with that superset. It's not really a superset, but that's what I'm calling it. Just a little bit of a self-adjusting low back. I had the car Thursday afternoon. Still my head. I get my whole body adjusted, but he had to focus a lot more on the neck and the mid thoracic because the lower back was still pretty sore. So sort of did mostly stretching on the lower back, which felt really helped. Obviously, funnily enough. All right. I hope I do not cramp again on this one. Alright, we're still going to aim for the 8. What is that bad? Oh, stuck. There we go. There we go, that one. Alright. I believe that was 8. Alright. Make sure I relax my foot on that one. Alright. Might shorten the range of motion a little bit on these. Just to keep that back a little bit happier. It's a little bit shorter. Yeah, that's heaps better. Just that last bit. Yeah, sort of when that hip crease goes below the knee. It's a bit on that right side, which is must be the angle as well, because it's fine on the step ups. All right, so we're 2 sets down. We've got 2 to go. Quite happy with the progress of those Nordic curls. Next session, I'll definitely bump it up to 10. 4 sets 10. And then once I get to 4 sets of 15, so I'll do a session at 12 if that feels right. Sorry, 10 if that feels right, go to 12. If that feels right, I go to 15. Then I'll take one of the bands away and drop the reps back down, depending on how it feels, maybe down to 6. And then build back up, take another band away, build up. There'll be a point where I get sort of the sticking point, and I'll just work through that. But hopefully, we'll be able to do these unassisted. Ooh, feel the pain already. So when I was doing them unassisted, I think I got up to doing, I think it was 3 sets of 10s, I believe, from memory, which, again, that was a long time ago. I won't say exactly how long ago, but it was a long time ago. We'll put it this way. It was over 10 years ago. Wow. How about that? Probably want to drop that down a little bit, I reckon. I'll do that next time. All right, second last set. Alright, so again, I'll shorten the range so not sitting right into the bottom. Just sort of parallel. Wow. That was weird. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just got one more set. Last set. I'm gonna have a shower. Definitely need a shower. So tomorrow we'll do some. We're going to do the bike. we'll do grip, and some midsection. So I just gotta be sort of work around my back. Which we find. Yeah, we'll do sort of up and back work. That's the plan for tomorrow. So again, normally Sundays are Olympic lifting. Depending on what time I stream and how it's feeling, I might try some jerks off the rack here. I don't know. I guess we'll say it's up in the air at this point. But there definitely will be a stream tomorrow. Not sure, 100% sure what time. But there will be a stream. Alright. Last one. My daughter's not very happy. So I have to finish up. So I've got a almost 2-year-old daughter. It's almost her bedtime. Where's get it? Got it. All right. Tuck those heels. Oh, lost one of the ends. I think that's 6. All right. All right, last one. What was that? All right. 16, 4 sets. We are going to leave it there. My daughter's going a bit crazy, so need to go deal with her. But thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you learned something or picked up a few tips. At the very least, somewhat entertaining. Like I said, there'll be a stream tomorrow, just not 100% sure what time. Hopefully you can join me then too. Till next one, enjoy.